Great Nia, fam. Great Nia. Take some time. Come on in. Take some time. Come on in. Let me go and get my daughter's dial up out of here. They don't have school, so guess what? Stayed up. That was that Gina G. Boy, that Gina G, man. I'm trying to tell you. But hey, let me go and send out the black signal. Black signal has been launched. Let's see what is being updated in the system at this point in time. Got your ass, boy. Goddamn gnats. Man, alright. Alright, so we up. Alright, the chat is on. I don't see me on Facebook yet. I'm not up on Facebook yet. Let me refresh. I don't see me on YouTube either. You know, I like to wait before I get started. Make sure that everything is up. Make sure everything is copacetic. Alright, so it says live Facebook, but I don't see it yet. All right, shouts out to the Facebook fam. I see you out there. All right. Some of y'all be fluctuating between my Facebook page and my Gye-Nyame Journey page. I am going to suggest that you follow us on gnjmedia.live so you get the points when we start doing some of these giveaways. You'll be like, brother, I tell you, you've been talking about giveaway for the last 4 months. I know. Still learning the thing. Shouts out to Brother Shock. I see you out there, my friend. See you out there. Yep, I've been lazy on those evening shows, family. It's kind of hard on me sometimes. So sometimes it's coming. Last night I came in and went to bed. Well, actually, my mom asked me to come and help her set up TV, and I went in there and did what I could, with my limited skills, these limited skills that I have. Okay, so we're up on YouTube. All right, good news. Let's keep it moving. All right, so let's go. First thing first, I want to say great Nia to each and every last one of you. I want to give all the Nia babies a round of applause. Somebody was on. Somebody was kicking it on my equipment last night. Yep. All right, and I want to make sure that you know you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. You were staying there with my kids last night, Anime. You know you got to get to bed for the show. I don't know why you tripping. This is a Heart of a Simple production. And of course, you know I am Brother Hot Tim, and this is the Daily Toast. You too, Silver, huh? Will we strive to blow up your old paradigms? All right, let's pop it. Let's get it going. Oh, somebody was down here trying to be slick last night.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. All right, family, take a deep breath with me. Come on. Now, grab your glass for some water. Get your pitcher of that water or your bottle. Lift that pitcher of that water or bottle. Simply pour some water. You got a bottle, put the cap. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Stretch. Move your body, drink some water. Oh, family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, move, drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Remember to stay healthy. Remember the 4 pillars of Gye-Nyame. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Great Nia family. Great Nia. Great Nia. Man, oh man, it is good to be here with you this great day. We're going to make it a great day, as Brother Kwame constantly reminds us that it is ours to make, and it is ours to break. It is ours to give away. But hey, we're going to make it a great day, right? Hey, so, going through my news this morning for y'all. Say, hey, what's going on out there? So, got a quick report I want to share with you. Other than me being live right now, like and share. Send it to somebody that might need this inspiration in the morning or might need the bad news or whatever. But they need to be toasting their ancestors with us, right? All right, so early this morning, I wake up, I see a picture of Oprah. And it's on the Business Insider, and it says the Business Insider, there are 607 billionaires, billionaires with a B, in the United States, and only 5 of them are black. What? Unbelievable. hold on. But maybe it is believable for some of us, right? Because we doing so well. You know, you talk to some people, we doing well. You know what I'm saying? Not all of us is broke. That's what some people, not all of us, yeah, you know. I mean, I feel you. Not all of us. But it's a nice number, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice number. You know, for the few that have something to be running around talking, we all not all broke. Okay, I hear you. All right, hold on. We like to send notifications, latest news updates. No thanks. You don't send me, I find you. Only 5 of the United States 607 billionaires are African Americans, Forbes billionaire list shows. All 5 of the billionaires on this list are self-made. Now, first off, I ain't got time, but we need to go and bust up this myth about this whole self-made shit. All right? Because there is no self-made. You know what I'm saying? No. That's a misconception. Please read Outliers. Please read Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Although their sources of wealth range from finance to technology to entertainment. Now, this is very, this is entertaining. It's only 5 of them. All 5 of the billionaires on this list are self-made. Although their sources of wealth range from finance to technology to entertainment. Like it's 30 of them. It's only 5. You gave 3 areas for 5 people. I mean, it ain't. But all right, I digress. The lack of diversity in the 3 Comma Club highlights the growing wealth gap between blacks and white Americans. It's not easy for anyone to become a billionaire in America, but it's likely even harder if you're black. Only 5 of the United States 607 billionaires are African Americans, Forbes billionaire list shows. The staggeringly low number of American billionaires that are identified as being African descent highlights the widening chasm between the economic opportunities afforded to black and white Americans. In 1992, the median net worth of the white family was $100,000 above that of the black family. Of black families. According to McKinsey, by 2016, the median white family was $152,000 wealthier than his black counterpart. During that period, the median wealth of white families grew over $50,000, McKinsey reports. But the median wealth of black families did not grow at all in real time. The diversity problem among the world's wealthiest people isn't just an American one. Only 13 of the 2,153 people on the Forbes 2019 billionaire list are black. The magazine reported in 2018 that number was 18. That number was 11. Keep reading to learn more about black billionaires in the order of their net worth. Number 5, Jay-Z grew the proceeds from his music career into $1 billion fortune with smart investments. Okay, I see you, Sharon Carter. Michael Jordan uses success as a basketball. And he's worth $1 billion. Exactly, he just made it. Michael Jordan used his success as a basketball player to build a best-selling footwear brand and invest in a lot of private prisons. But anyway, Michael Jordan is worth $1.9 billion. Oprah Winfrey made a multi-million-dollar fortune from her media empire. Oh, happy days. Her net worth, $2.7 billion. David Stewart built his fortune running an IT service provider that counts Citi, Verizon, and federal governments as clients. His net worth is $3.5 billion. And investor Robert F. Smith is the richest black man in the country. They don't have a picture of him. His net worth is $5 billion. I think Robert Smith was a brother that went to the HBCU and paid for all the young peoples that graduated, sought the wealth, private equity. All right. So, those are the five. And I know some people are like, there's more, I'm telling you. But like I said, if I was to look at the numbers of the millionaires, it'd even be more depressing. And I know because it's like people look at this and be like, I could do that too. So yeah, and I hope. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, 3 of the 5 entertainers, athletes. All right. The siren wants to know. The siren wants to know. Siren wants to go. Not this morning. We don't. People get the idea. Not this morning. So let's go and we're gonna do this toast. Well, let me check and see if there's any more news that popped up because some people be posting. I got the black census. There is a black agenda that was put together by one of the founders of Black Lives Matter. And we're going to comb through this black agenda. Because when I was reading, I kept running into this universal shit. And I keep telling y'all, remember, when everybody gets something, no one gets nothing, especially you. So we got to remember, we got to be specific about what we desire, what we want, what we need. Somebody threw something up here. The police was created to catch runaway slave. Plantation Police, Georgetown County, South Carolina, runaway slave patrol. Wow. Interesting. What you can learn just by perusing the internet. All right. So, shouts out to everybody out there. If this is your day, go and shout it out. If it's not your day, go and shout it out. Let me know who's in the house, who's listening, who's watching. And let's go and get these libations poured. Libation time is libation time. Libation time is libation time. All right. Had a nice little pop there. This is from my nice little carafe that I got from, guess where? Thrift store. Yep, I'm a big believer in thrift store. That's one thing that, because I never went to a thrift store. And then my wife went one time. She took me in there. And I started steaming. And every time I went there, I went to the back and I would check. And they had steamers and they have all types of stuff. I said, shit, this thrift store ain't that bad. Shit, boy. Because listen, those of you that want to really change your health, try eating some steamed food. Go to a thrift store, get you a steamer. Except if you're in Columbus, just stay clear of my thrift store because I'll be wanting my steamers. Get you a steamer, man. I'm telling you right now, you can just turn it on and walk away and everything is cool. Shouts out to Miss Cynthia Johnson as well. All right, so let's go and do this toast. I need to get up out and get my girls ready. Get up out of here. We're going to get out into the world. The world is waiting. And I'm excited. Don't know why. Because I'm alive, that's why. So family, here we go. Let's go and do this toast. If there's anybody out there that's new, that have an ancestor that they want to post up, by all means, go and put it on the timeline or go and put them on the timeline. And I We'll make sure that they get recognized, and we will add them to the list, and they can get done daily. Brother Shaka has a few words. He said, it's the only place I can get French cuff shirts. He says the only place he can get French cuff shirts. I don't know what that is. You need to show me a French cuff shirt, because it sounds like something interesting that I might want to get into too. Sounds nice and comfortable. All right. But anyway, y'all ready? Take your breath. Let's do it. First off, getting out into the creator, by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator. And guess what? Family, we give one resounding ashe. That's right. From there, family, we're going to move to our list of ancestors. And once again, we're going to try to make it as far as we can by memory. You ready? Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Fanny, Gaston, Lee, Uncle Chris, I'm Fane, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Michael Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamal Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallard, Monty Q. Pittman, No More Exapet, Mount Rama, Dick Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Daniel Pullian, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jonathan Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Natalie Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Chris Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Well, the Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar. That's Shaka's list. Terrell Dunbar. T.C. Islam, All right, let me see. I just need a little hint. Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rod. That's Kwame's list. Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Johns Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selma Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Major Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lovina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Marshall, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Ed Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Allen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Minnie Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dina Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. That's a he's on the list. I got him. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson. Now, I'm going to say this to you. I made it all a little bit over 3/4 today. So I'm going to have the first list memorized soon, very soon. Then we'll start working on then we'll get to other pages. So that means I'll be able to be out in the woods possibly and forget stuff, and I'll be able to go through a majority of the names. Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson. Where am I at? Inez Bostic, Bostic, Winifred, Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradlin, Kevin Spradlin, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Ward Bellomeyer, Ethan Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Adams Sr., Sam Adams Sr., Leilon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim Mulverne and Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Tucker Case, Mr. Sturge, Solomon Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron, Nino Baby Hatch, had Senior Melly Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Preston Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, May Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Childs, May Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Everton Houston, Lynn Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownie Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Merrill Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Dan Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Javan Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Richard Easley, Javan McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Masmin Corporal, George Swan, Imani Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Silver Elvis McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. All right. We got Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher. We got Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damon Topper, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Nance Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Rob Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sadi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner. Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilly, Angeline Gantz, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Pepper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth E. Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Margaret III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, and Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Kofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Xavier Winston, and Chris Kinney. We raise our glass to all of our ancestors that we toast on a daily basis here. Man, we raise our glass and salute. And once again, family, I thank y'all for trusting me with the names to, to get a tradition started, right? We can say we was part of building something, right? So we raise that glass and we salute those ancestors upon whose shoulders we stand and whose memory nourish us, right? In times of trouble, we lift up our glass and we move to the present moment. Right now, once again, I want to give all of those Nia babies a round of applause. Nia baby, yes. Family, right now, I am bequeathing you. I don't know if that's a proper way of saying asking, but it just sounded like it fit. I ask you to activate your reticular formations. Get out there today and find Nia. We are on a hunt for Nia, family. When you find it, post it up. If you're a Nia baby, post your picture up on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. And all of it should be followed by a hashtag Nia or hashtag Nia found, hashtag Nia day, or hashtag Nia baby. You know what I'm saying? Just hashtag Nia. I mean, how we do it. All right. So we raise up our glass to this present moment. And for those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. The modic principle we celebrate today is balance. The color is yellow, as you can see by the daily toaster on the inside, and I'm daily toaster out today. The Hermetic law is rhythm. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is Afua. We raise our glass to this present moment, realizing the power of the moment and utilizing this power in the moment. And rather than using it on accident, we choose to focus it and use it on purpose and in purpose. All right, we raise our glass, we salute this moment, we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Oh, what a beautiful thought. I can't wait to see what world they build with the space that we are working in the present moment to create for them, with the resources in this present moment that we are striving to build for them, with the time that we are sweating and fighting to maintain. Can't wait to see what they do. What? You not securing space and time? You not preparing resources for the future generations? You waste. Not a daily toaster. I know the daily toasters out here getting busy, right? We raise the glass to the future generations and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on. We toast all of our relations and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, you know where we go. Yep, very simple. That's that selfish toast. What is it? What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? Come on now. Lift it up. Ashe. From their family, last but not least, the favorite part of the toast. I toast the most wonderful, marvelous, outstanding, beautiful, wise, strong, determined, the most determined person in the room. I raise my glass to you. And we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Thank you for joining us on Gye-Nyame Journey. I'm going to go on and sip away at this ambrosia. This ambrosia right here, let's see how it tastes. Ooh, it's still, ooh, you hanging on to your sweetness. Hanging on. It's going to be a beautiful day. All right, family, I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Go out and make it happen. All right, this is Brother Hatim, and I am out. Uh-oh, hold on. Ms. Shafton, raise the glass to the future generations. Nia fam, purpose, you are so appreciated. Well, hold on. Let me get to the... Okay. Hope you know it. Daily Toast. Thank you. Shouts out to Miss Schaffner. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. One love, fam. That's what he say. Is there any other things before I roll up out of here? Man. This. God damn, this is good. And I know I make it. And I know y'all like, you wouldn't say it wasn't good if it wasn't good, but I am telling the truth. Oh my God. This is some good. This batch right here. Okay. The hunger is hanging on to its sweetness. So somehow, I don't know how. As you can see, it's still active. So the sugar's being ate up. All right, cool. But it's not moving as fast. And I think it has to do with the temperature. You know, heat rises, so all the bottles is on the floor. So it kind of slows the process down. And since I just started opening this one so that we can sample it a little bit, I think that might contribute to the slowness as well. All right. So I'm out. Oh, shouts out to Miss Cynthia. She said, you make it a great day, Brother Hatim and Brother Kwame. You do the same, Miss Cynthia. All right. I'm out. By the way, just in case anybody want it, I got 3 gallons. 3 gallons left. So I'm thinking about experimenting with them. But if anybody want to, let me know. I'm out. Peace. Oh, you got to be in Columbus because I'm not mailing nothing. Yeah.